Okay, this is a 60 card, good stuff. Um, Cyber Dragon Eldritch Paleozoic deck. It's fun, not competitive, it's just fun. First off, monsters, we play 3 core searches. Our whole Cyber Dragon engine makes the whole thing run. We play triple herbs. Same thing, it can search core, which is really important. When it's sent to the graveyard, you can send him with the Eldritch from your hand to the graveyard, or you can just link him off. So we play a few links to do that. Lastly, we'll play 1 Cyber Dragon, 1 Chimera, and 1 Nashter. Nashter can make extender plays. Chimera makes us do turn 1 plays, and Cyber Dragon is just a good search off of Cyber Dragon core. Since we're playing a control strategy, we decided to go for a 3-1 split. Next up, our last monsters are 1-2 Eldritch. Eldritch makes it possible to start playing Eldritch cards, so we have to play them. We don't play 3 because it's too clunky, so 2 makes it just fine. And you prefer to special summon him. Next up, onto the spells, we play 3 Cyber Emergency. Searches every Cyber Dragon card in our deck, so we play it. For the Eldritch cards, 2 Elixir, and 2 Cursed Eld land, maybe run 3rd, but 2 and 2 has been working just fine. Next up, power 1-offs, so, or not really, Called by the Grave, Piece for the Dresser, and Pot of Desires. Pot of Desires seems kind of bad in here because we're playing only 2 Eldritch and we can banish a lot of stuff. But we're playing a 60 card deck, so we don't really care what we banish or what we do. We are either going to play one part or another part of the engine. The last thing is Silver Dark Realm Power Bond. It allows us to play with our Cyber Dragon cards and actually set up something for the first turn in the Cyber Dragons. On to the traps. 3 Sanguine. Special summons Eldritch from deck or graveyard. That's our 5. 6, 7, we have 7 ways to get into Eldritch. And if not, we still do run the triple Conquistador. So that can cycle into stuff, and Huaquero we play 3. So we have Graveyard Hate and Pops in the Eldritch lineup. Or going into the more generic stuff. Paleo lineup, we play 3 Paleozoic, 3 Canada. So Book of Moon is really broken. MST is good against control matchups. 3 Marilla. Why? Because it deck thins. That's about it. Tooling and Koya. If we banish something, like we can start banishing Cyber Dragons, we can. Is it? Yeah, we can just return a banished card from anything and just keep playing with it. Yep. After that, we play the 3 Needlebug Nest. This is the card that literally ties everything together. Needlebug's Nest will mill 5. We can mill Eldritch spells or traps and just cycle through them. If not, we can just tutor it out with Trap Trick, which we'll see later. For our Cyber Dragon package, we also play set of Cybernetic Overflow. We can search it up. If we're not setting Infinity Negate, we can just set up a Cybernetic Overflow Pop, which is a 1-for-1 with our opponent. Next up, for generic spell traps, we play Place Up of Torrential. Slows down the game. We can tutor it up with a lot more stuff. 2 compulsory to compensate for that. We can also change this for Needlebug Ceiling, but 2 compulsory just does the job. To round that up, we play triple Trap Trick. Why? Because all the Paleozoics are normal traps. Needlebug Dealing is a really must-have and fine card, so Trap Trick just does the job. Finally, last card we play is triple Sullen Strike. Just a really solid card. That's our really heavy trap lineup. You could opt to play Card of the Demise to round this up, I guess. Extra deck, boost up mocks, 2 Eldritch make him pop or just burn. Could cut him off, do something more, play more links if you really wanted to, which is a really good part of this deck. I would say I would reconsider having a lot. This is the 1 Eldritch extra the card. After that we have the Paleozoic, which is 2 Opalina, 1 Anomalocaris, and 1 Totally Awesome. Essentially what we're going to do, we don't run any other water type monsters or aqua type, so we're just going to tribute him and keep recycling him. If not, you can opt to change one of these, but I feel like 1 Totally Awesome might be fine. Maybe running a Toad package might be good if you really consider that. Cyber Dragon package, we play 1 Nova, 1 Infinity, the Chimera Tech, and 2 Chimera Tech over Mega Fleet Dragon. Essentially, we can hop into this going first. This card is great for going second, and if we were going first, we can also use it to actually end up on the Infinity package. And these just break boards, so that's why we run Cyber Dragons for going second. We break boards. We play Almirage, Nightmare Phoenix, Lambda, Abomination, Borlo. What I was thinking maybe of doing was removing some of the values, so maybe 1-2 and just running 1-1. That way we can just have something from hand and just remove these 2. Play instead, we have them at hand? No, I don't. But I would instead run, or in this case, let me search it up here. Instead of that, I would just run, where is it? Something like Unicorn and IP Masquerena. It's more generic stuff, and we can just keep sending our Eldritch stuff. If not, well, that's the links I'm playing. This deck is really a fun, wacky experience. You're just trying to mill 5 cards off the top and really just trying to win games. For a sample hand, or a combo tutorial on Cyber Dragon stuff, essentially if we're going first, then we just really know that having the Infinity negate is more important than doing anything else. We just go core, normal core search, the Cyber Dark Realm, activate Realm, search Cyber Dark Chimera. This engine is really good. You can go Chimera Special, oh no, effect, normal summon immediately after searching. Chimera, pitch a spell, so you can pitch any Eldritch spell and cycle it out. Or you can pitch any paleo spells and have them in rotation, so you can keep special summoning them. But after that, he searches Power Bond. Where is my Power Bond? If I can actually find it. I can't find Power Bond. Power Bond, you use these 2. You can also just go link this away so you can have 1 banished, but I don't see any reason to do that. So you can just do that. If not, you can have Almirage and do that. You go into Chimera Attack. If you're going second, you can just win off of this card alone. If not, you can just go effect, mill Cyber Dragon, mill hers, and now you have all Cyber Dragons in your graveyard. So this is your graveyard. You send these 2. And if you're going first, you already used Power Bond, so you're not going to play into your fusions anymore. But instead, you're going to go hers. First effect, you add Nashter. You're gonna lock yourself into machines, but you don't care because you're going first. Nashter effect, pitch a card, special summon this. You overlay these 2. And going first, we get Nova. Nova effect, attach Cyber Dragon. Target another Cyber Dragon. We get hers to get our hers package in rotation. You can make Infinity. Infinity effect, suck that hers up, and now you have a negate. It did cost you 2 cards to go through this process, but you're probably going to be pitching Eldritch or cards that you're not going to use. So that's 3 card combo, and 2 cards may do it, and you might end up with 2 other cards. That's the way you play this whole package. Going first, you're just going to start milling, and that's about it. If you're going second, you can do the same thing. Go Nashter, mill 2, Cyber Dragon hers, and Nash you can still search hers, and you're still gonna do the same thing, but instead you're just gonna go with TK heavy and try to kill your opponent in one or well that same turn. If not, you're gonna cripple their resources because you're still playing a lot. But if you're playing through interruption, you might lose because it's not a great package for going second. I'm still using it for going first deck, but it gives you the capability of going second. If not, you can just cut it out, play more hand traps. Decided not to play hand traps in this because it's just for a fun deck. Sample hand is Kistor, Compulsory, L Land, Burst, and Elixir. So this is a great hand. Activate L Land, pay 800 at 1 Lich monster. So go Lich, send this card from your hand, and just send this from your hand. Send that one. Okay, send it to the graveyard. So we would send Elixir, send that. Land effect, send Elixir. You can also send Wakedo. So instead of searching this, you can instead send Wakedo from that. And if you send Wakedo to graveyard, it's it. Yeah, it sends one Wakedo or one golden land or a lich monster. So you just have to send Wakedo. That. We did open her, so you can just normal summon that, link that away into All Mirage. Hers effect. Hers will get us the core for the following turn. Core is our follow-up play. And we set 1-2. Activate Wakedo, activate Elixir. Each one will search the other, so Wakedo will search the Sanguine. Sanguine will search the Wakedo. And we have one card in hand, so we were playing through it. But we have a whole engine in rotation, both of our engines. We have core in hand, we have 2 set down. This is our face down. We have Compulsory, Conquistador, and Wakedo. So first things first, Elixir immediately. If they ask you, you lose. You don't care at this point. It's just a for fun deck, so you can just do that. You can revive the Lich that's on the grave, or you can just tutor out one. If they ask you, well, you just lose. That's why I'm saying this is not a good deck. This is just a fun deck. And that literally gives us 1, 2, we have a non-targeting pop, we have a targeting bounce, and then we have a Wakedo, which is banishing something from the graveyard. And step, we are searching another Lich card, so in this case we just search for the other Conquistador. If I can find it, set that one down. If they didn't win or they didn't kill you this turn, we should be able to pop off, so we just go draw, and we just set up for OTK core search, and we go the Cyber Dark Realm. So we go Realm, Cyber Dark, where is it? Chimera, almost summon Chimera, pitch Wakedo, search off them, we search Power Bond, we just activate Power Bond. Use these 2 away. I have low battery. Almost full storage. Chimera attack. We have effect. We can send up to. We are gonna pop 2 spawn traps up to. And you can send 2 light machines. So we're just gonna send the usual Nashter. Hers Surge. Or no, hers Cyber Dragon. At Nashter to hand. By hers effect, and we were just gonna link this 1, 2, 3. We can also use our conch pop something. We link these 4 off. 4 load. Put this in attack, and you should win the game. You don't have any more cards in hand, sadly, but you're not gonna play into this anymore. If not, you can just send Cyber Dark Realm to the graveyard and revive your last Eldritch that's on the graveyard. Like that, special summon it, attack, attack, attack 3 times, attack with that, steal something. And if you haven't still finished it off,